I'll tell you what you need right now.
Some potassium.
Magnesium.
I had a banana earlier. Oh my God.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Bum, bum, bum,
Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum.
Da-da-da-dum. Welcome back to the podcast. We are the two talking fools. We are just two average, and I mean average girls taking their phone calls to the podcast.
You're welcome. That was extra.
As you recall, I got a sauna for Christmas, and I have been using this religiously throughout this. And one thing I noticed is I need to take magnesium because otherwise I get restless leg and things like Charlie horse. Get some magnesium, like calcium, magnesium with zinc. Pop those, boom. Within
I'm glad
minutes.
you said that because I do definitely get restless leg.
Oh.
I know. So I get up every hour on the hour because I sit at a desk for work. So like we're getting up every hour on the hour, and I run up, or not run up, but I walk upstairs.
Yeah.
And then I walk back down the stairs and so forth. I
feel like with the sweating I do and stuff like that, and I'm walking a lot too, but then I just get restless leg. I feel like I get restless leg every night.
Yeah.
And I have to pop those every night, and then they almost kick in almost instantly. It's bizarre, and that makes me sleepy. Magnesium to me is like the most underrated tablet you can take, especially because I wasn't sleeping good for a period. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like that? And I wish I was taking magnesium more consistently because I think that would have helped.
I hear you, bud.
But now I take it. So blessings.
Things you learn at 40.
And also, I just have to say something too. The sauna, I love it. I do it 45 minutes every day. Usually I'm talking to you on it when I'm in it. But yeah, I love that too. That was one gift I can say that I use religiously. Yeah.
Dude, I love that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Shaba, so we have a interesting podcast topic.
Yes, ma'am.
And as you can see, now we're like podcasting at the place at nighttime to see if that will help us. But it's been a long week.
Two talking fools after dark.
Oh, well, I did say to Shaba, I'm like, maybe we should do a podcast on would you or have you? And she's like, I'm looking at this and we are absolutely not doing this.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to like joke about it or whatever, but put it all on a podcast. I mean, maybe we could. There were some spicy ones. That's why I was like, ooh.
I don't know.
There's some things I will take to my grave. Okay, on to our topic. Yes.
I mean, I will say one little thing.
Okay, what's that?
I still think that
summer of 23.
I think some of the best text messages that you've ever sent that were curated by us were the ones of hot romance love songs. Now, here's the thing. The reason why this is important to know is because sometimes you don't know what the frick to say to somebody, right? And you're just like playing with them and you're like you play feisty, whatever. You just don't know what to say. I can tell you a couple songs right now that you could hit some lyrics off of and send them to somebody that you like or whatever, or they could just be a friend. Don't send these to mom or definitely not dad. Don't send these to grandma. No to Nona, Noni, Meme, Pepe. Don't send these to anybody. Except for somebody who, like, you could send it to a friend who can be like, oh, that was really creative. Like, I like your poetry. Or you could send it to somebody that you like.
Uh-huh.
So here's a couple, like.
That was the summer of 23 also, right?
100%. But just take it from me. Listen, you can't take us too serious. So if, like, Shaba, I gave her some lyrics from LL Cool J to send some, like, because why reinvent the wheel when we've already had poetry written? The greats have already done it. LL Cool J, Boyz II Men, Montel Jordan, Usher.
It was, I think there was definitely
Usher.
country in there.
Tupac.
Just had some country songs in there.
Of course.
Yeah. So thank God he was a trooper about it because,
Oh, I was just saying, any friend,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a guy. I don't even know what you're saying.
Mhm.
Any friend would find these either funny or they would be like,
What is going on with you?
Or, wow, like, I didn't know that side of you. Like, I could spit you some, watch this, right? Hold on. I'm gonna. I want to.
Oh,
Wait.
dude.
Can I?
Yeah.
Don't interrupt me, please. I'm gonna. I have a lyric in my head. Let me think of it. I'm gonna say it to you. Pretend like I'm just saying this to you.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Can you Google this for me real quick?
Sweeter than you.
Just get Google up because I could type faster than you can. Although, would you rather share your Google history or put your hand on a scolding hot?
Share my Google history.
Yeah, I know you got on mine. Same. I really don't either. Okay, ready?
I delete stuff that. You guys gotta hide the evidence. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Hold it up and stop shaking. Did you take your pills today?
I did, bro.
Don't yell at me because I'm a nice friend. Okay. Can I just leave this right here?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna read some things to you, Shaba. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I gave you 2 Italian ice, my whole crew. He's banging on my chest till it's black and blue. You beefing, yelling on the sill of my 6. You reach it, then you hear the cordless click. Now you're club hopping. You keep the crystal popping. Use my chips and take the next man shopping. Okay, hold on. That's why I love you, mommy. You run your mouth. Throw your legs over the bed, baby. Work me out. Hold on. Let me just.
Okay. So while she's looking at this, I want to tell you guys about a time where I had.
You're not doing it now. I can tell you that. Are you telling that?
Oh. I had dabbled a little bit on the dating apps. Not really my thing, but fine. So I dabbled on the dating apps, and I had let Kate and our other bestie, Jess, create my dating profile. Needless to say, I had gotten quite the bit of attention on a regular basis to the point where I had to delete the app altogether because of the messages I was getting. So if you want to learn how to get attention on apps and what to put on your profile, definitely reach out to her. If you're looking for quality people, do not do that.
Sorry. Okay, I have some things I want to say. So audience, say for instance, it's like nighttime and you're just chilling. But this is LL Cool J like singing it, but like you get the idea. Like these are lyrics that you could just send somebody. Like if it's poetry is like really what I want you to like feel here. So like, can I just like, okay. I want to knock your block off, get my rocks off, blow your socks off, make sure your G-spot's soft. I guarantee, shorty, it's real. Baby, stick it out.
Wait, can I see that?
Here comes the man of steel.
That sounds like something that we would have sent that time. Oh, boy.
Chill, wait a minute, baby. Let me please you back. You talk a good one, shorty. Now you're making me sweat. Anyway, this is a family show, but it's like not, but is. But like these are the types of lyrics I want you to go through. And you can send these lyrics to literally somebody that you love.
LL Cool J doing it.
Doing it and doing it
and doing it well.
Okay, what were we going to talk about in this episode before we keep going? That was funny though, that time that you did that we did that to you.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
What? Oh, she's going to read some. I love it when Shaba participates.
You talk a good one, shorty. Now you're making me sweat. That's where you left off, right?
Yeah. Don't swear.
I'm not going to.
Well, you can swear, but don't say the.
How a live.
Oh my God. Say
Friend,
it with like a cool accent.
like it, girl. Hold on, because I'm trying to skip over that one because there was a word that I don't want to
uh-huh.
say. Nice and wet, we get it on to the break of dawn. Damn, you're large. How a big girl like it, daddy. Nice and hard. Hold on. Safe, sexing it, flexing it, getting that affectionate.
Yeah, that's
Hold
the
on.
lyrics. Yeah.
Chewing it, viewing it, all while we're doing it.
Okay, could you like say it a little bit? Say that those two segments fast.
Okay, well, there's another one. I can say it fast.
Yeah.
Baby, I want to hit it in the worst way. Make it hot. Scheming on that ass since the first day. Don't stop. Damn, I love it when you talk like that. Make it bounce, sugar. Long as you can make it bounce me back. More flesh than the Greek fest. Roll up the cess. Pass the Hennessy. Put my body to the test. Wait, daddy. Many niggas ago, I was a young girl listening to how you flow. Now's my chance to hit you off, daddy. I'm grown. From the back, from the side, right, I'm in the zone. One of a kind when it's time to do mine. Camcorder and the whole shit. Press rewind. Let it flow on the screen while we puffs the L. Laying back in the cut while we're under the spell. Word life. I like the way the ep went down. Go to sleep. Tomorrow, I'll take you back downtown. That's a good one.
Dude.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe we
Why
had
didn't we
unique
use that?
lyrics.
Why
Why
didn't
don't
we use
have
that
unique
before?
lyrics? Dude, we're gonna get people that are like literally come on these podcasts to listen to somebody who's got a really good like 1-900 voice. Like like you have a good hold on. Okay. Oh my God. Oh shit. Did I do something?
No, you're fine.
Shoot. Can you bring me to Google?
Yeah.
I'm going to Google something and then we got to get to the topic. But I'm going to Google something right now. I'm going to give you a script because I want to see that if I can pimp you out.
If you
Okay.
could pimp me out.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you. Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff we talk
For
about.
survival
Guys.
management.
This is what we talk about, guys. My bestie is just gonna pimp me out. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness graciousness. Thank you for coming on to Two Talking Fools late night on a Friday. Get ready, get in those jammies. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, that's what you
Singing
got to
those
talk with.
lyrics.
Yeah. So you need to like when you do
Talk
that.
to me, daddy. That's so cringy.
That's so gross.
Yeah, it's so cringy.
Like the way that you said that. And the way that you said daddy.
Daddy.
Oh my
Daddy.
stop it. AI is like gonna be like, well, in this episode.
They're talking about daddies. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not calling anybody a daddy.
Music's back on. Okay. Do you have the episode that we were gonna do?
Yes. Let me get back.
Let me make sure that we're recording because you know sometimes Shaba's weird energy makes it not work.
Dude.
Diana.
Soon.
Okay. All right. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Yes.
So we got a little bit raunchy, but it's okay. We got to keep things a little spicy for everybody. Why did you look at me like that, bro? Okay. So what the episode was about or is going to be about.
Oh my God. Have you not done this? We've done like almost 100 episodes.
I'm going to need you to switch that energy tonight. Okay.
Okay.
And give me bestie energy.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Not
you.
crusty energy.
Not crusty energy. Yeah.
No crust.
No crusty. No crusty dusty. Okay.
Do you ever crop dust?
Okay.
Do you ever though?
So
why is it so hard to talk about?
It's not hard to talk about because we know the answer to this, bro. It's me we're talking about here.
Right. I forgot for a second.
Hey,
whoops.
Let's be real here.
Shade hustling.
I want to speak to the manager. That aisle smells a little dirty. Okay. So we're going to be talking about turning 40. I don't even know how to say this stuff anymore after everything we just talked about. It's like not in line with that. I feel like we should go back to what our original was.
What is going on?
And it was, would you rather?
Okay, let's play Would You Rather.
Okay. Okay, go for it.
Do you have a list?
I have some things. It's the non-raunchy one. Here, that one's a good one. Those are good ones.
All right.
Would you ever?
Okay, Shaba. Would Did you just fart?
No, I held back a burp.
Would you rather be incredibly rich but never fall in love, or have a happy married life but be poor?
Repeat the question.
Sure. Shaba. Would you rather be incredibly rich but never fall in love, or have a happy married life but be poor?
I have to really think about this one. That was a tough one. That is a tough one. You know why? Because the sweet, like, loving part of me says a happy marriage where you're poor, right? But with the way I see marriage and
Yeah.
not wanting that, like, I'm thinking way too much into this right now. I don't plan on getting married. So I'd be like, okay, well, then I'll just be rich and not fall in love.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
At this stage in life.
Right. Right.
That's why, like, I think too much into this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not even being funny. I'm being totally serious right now. I don't, like, marriage isn't my thing at this point in life.
Right. So of course you're going to be like, listen, I'll take the money and
Yes.
I'll live a solo life.
Right.
I
And that's
think
why I had to think about that, because I think there's something very beautiful about having a happy marriage, but not having a ton of money. I think that's wonderful. I think that's a beautiful thing. I really do. But I feel like in this stage of my life, I would have to be.
at this stage of your life, you'd rather be Leonardo DiCaprio from The Great Gatsby, where you have this huge mansion and cars and yachts, but you're
No, I
like,
wouldn't want a whole bunch of stuff. I'd like want to travel. Like, I'd want to make
Well-
sure that the girls are situated first and foremost.
Shah, but you're going to have billions
Yeah.
of dollars. Like, it's not going to matter. Like, everybody's
Yeah.
going to be taken care of.
Right. And I'd want to travel. Okay, so maybe I would have, like, I'd have a few homes around the world.
Right. You'd be traveling
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'd want to do.
But then,
So I'd say take the money and not fall in love.
right.
I'm being totally honest, guys. I'm being totally honest. True story. I that's what I would rather
Right
do.
now, you would.
Yeah, that's my answer right now. And I have to clarify that because I like, you know what I mean? It may change. But
Can I
right
ask you a
now-
question?
Yeah.
So, right now, where you currently are in life, do you
Yes.
see your life more of like The Great Gatsby, or do you see more of your life of like Roseanne? Like, you know how like Roseanne was the show?
Yeah.
You had Roseanne and Dan, and they were always struggling. Like, Roseanne would giggle about how she would send in a check, but she would forget to sign it, or she'd send in another check and she'd forget to like put the amount. So that way they'd have to call her back, send her a new thing, and then she would delay, you know, but that's how they lived. They were poor. They didn't have a lot of money, but
Yeah.
they loved each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, so you kind of look at, I'm just using those two as an example. Leonardo DiCaprio, like always wanting love, but not finding it, but has shitloads of money. Can do whatever the hell he wants. Like, seriously, he can buy whatever he wants.
Yeah, I'll take the Leonardo
Right.
DiCaprio for 100, Alex. Yep.
But then you have like, then you have the Connors who live in Indiana or wherever and don't have
How many kids did
much.
they have in the show?
They had 3.
Yeah. See, that's not going to work for me. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an interesting topic. Can you turn
Yeah.
your phone back on?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting topic. And I see how it matters where you are in your life. Like,
Yeah.
if you've had a happy marriage, you probably would pick the Roseanne thing
For sure.
because you have already had a very positive experience with love.
Exactly.
But if you haven't, you're like, fuck it, I'll take the money.
And that's right. And that's why I say it depends on where you are with life, because I'm not somebody who I'm not a materialistic person, but as I get older, I'm okay with having independence. But to me, financial security, I feel like would be like wicked important to just do my
100%.
own thing, make sure the girls are taken care of. And you know what I mean?
This one's kind of interesting.
Yeah. What is that?
And I mean, I think I know what you're going to say, because you're always going to pick like the more ethical. You're going to pick the more ethical route. So I already
You guys
know
hear that? I would pick the ethical route.
I don't even know if it's ethical
Yeah.
or moral. It's really not here, but it's just
Okay.
it's just the very
Go for it.
cookie cutter choice or whatever.
Cookie cutter, bro.
But I
Okay,
mean
go
that
for it.
in a very respectful way. I'm at a lack for words of like how to write, like say this, but
Yeah.
I think you'll know.
Okay.
Would you rather be BFFs, best friends forever, with your favorite celebrity, or would you want to date your celebrity crush for 2 years? So I guess the question comes down to, if this were to be your like life, would you want to be best friends with the celebrity, whoever that is? Like you could pick whoever you want. Or would you want to be like in a hot love affair with your celebrity crush for a couple years?
If we could bring back Princess Diana, it would be being best friends with Princess Diana, 1,000%.
Shaba, that's such a good one.
Yeah, if we could bring back Princess Di, I would want to be best friends forever with
Yeah,
Princess Di.
yeah.
1,000%.
1,000%.
1,000%. Because I don't,
That's
there's
such a
like not
good.
a celebrity, like, I have people that I'm like, oh my God, I would love to see sing with Adele, or I would love to see Lady Gaga and stuff like that. But I
I
don't
knew
really
Adele was
like,
going to be
I
first.
don't idol, yeah, but I don't idolize celebrities though. So that's why I'm like, for me, if we could bring back Princess Di, I would love to be best friends with her.
Who
I
is your
like love
celebrity
her.
crush? Just out
I
of
had to stop. I had to really think about that, bro. That's why I paused. I'm like, who is my celebrity crush?
I'm going to say something, and not to bring up a sore subject. Girl, I'm just playing with you. Yo, for real.
No, go ahead, because I really need to think
Okay,
about
so
this while you're doing that.
I'll kind of ramble for a second, but like, okay. Now, again, when I'm saying this, like, I'm just saying it for what it is. Let's talk about
I'd say Liam Neeson.
what?
Yeah, yeah. I like a lot of the action movies. Yeah, why not?
That is not even.
Why not?
That's not even.
He's one of those people that it's like fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? Like I know I would be safe with Liam Neeson. He'd fuck somebody up. You know what I mean?
That's your celebrity crush?
No, but that's who I could think of right now that I'd be like, yeah.
Who's my celebrity crush?
I'm really thinking about this though. I would definitely. He would have to be one of them.
Who would be my celebrity crush? It's weird because there was this guy.
Oh, I know who.
Oh,
Don't laugh at me, okay? Don't laugh.
you already said Liam Neeson, and it's not. I'm not being disrespectful. It's
No,
just he's
don't
not.
laugh at me though. But you know who I'm gonna say?
Who?
JD Vance. Yeah, buddy.
You have a crush on JD
Oh,
Vance?
absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I know what it is. You love that bear grizzly. Like you'd love to like see him with his shirt off and see if he's got like chest hair that you could like nuzzle your face
Like
in.
not like a lot of chest hair, but something.
Dude, we're okay. I
Okay.
saw a guy.
Not like a lot of chest hair. Like I don't want to like have to pick out.
Oh my
I don't want to pick out hair out of my mouth. You know what I
that's
mean?
disgusting. Like you don't want to be
Right.
flossing with it.
Yeah, exactly. But just like something. And even if there was nothing, but JD Vance, hell yeah.
You love it.
Oh my God. I can't believe I couldn't even like think of something. I said Liam Neeson because I watched a Liam Neeson movie and I'm like, dude, like that's pretty badass. Like I do have a low key crush on Liam Neeson, but if I had to like really think of somebody that I'd want to be like, dude, yes, like yes, it would be JD Vance.
Wow.
It would be. Yeah. And he's our age. Yeah. Totally JD Vance. And we know I don't really go for people our age, but
Oh my God, that is surprising. You really don't ever.
yeah, I usually like them like older, a little older.
Okay, Shabs. This is like
JD Vance.
wow.
Yeah. 1,000.
So you like what you see. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah. Yeah. No disrespect, Usha. No disrespect. No disrespect. I think you are like a queen. I'm just saying, but we're talking about, and I know he's not a celebrity, but I mean, he's well known. He's our VP. So, yeah, JD Vance. Okay. Who would you say for a celebrity?
I don't know. I was like,
It's hard, right?
yeah, it's hard, and it's not like I'm gonna like gush over. Like,
Yeah.
I don't gush over But like, if I had to say somebody who is, I mean, George Clooney is just attractive.
He is, without
I
a
mean,
doubt. Without a doubt.
he just is so friggin'
He ages
attractive.
gracefully.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. It's
he
like,
ages gracefully.
it's, it's
1,000%.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
He is like
Hmm.
not into Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I just think it's like tarnished forever. Like just him
Well, I think Brad
with,
Pitt is a good-looking guy. It's just
I
I
think
think
he's
he's
attractive,
still
but
pretty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just like I'm not. I don't know. Like, I can only speak for myself. I don't like the pretty guys. Like, you need to have some like ruggedness to you. You know? I like ruggedness.
oh, I mean, if we want to talk about like Kevin friggin' Costner, like, are you
Oh,
kidding?
listen, Kevin Costner could still get it.
Like, please, are you kidding me? You can be a Carhartt anytime you want. Like, but
Yeah.
also, if we're talking, like, the guy that was on Yellowstone, also, Rip
What's the actor's name? Do you know?
Cole Hausen.
Yes, Queen. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Like rugged. Like rugged. I don't
And
know.
then,
Like the whole pretty boy. Like even the older gentlemen that are like pretty. I like it doesn't do it for me. It doesn't.
and then you get people like Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's pretty.
I always find him attract. Like, I think his
No,
face
he's a
is
good-looking
so
guy, but I still
attractive.
feel like he's pretty though.
But then
Like
I
you know what I
see him
mean?
on a yacht and he's wearing these pants and he looks disheveled. And I'm like, dude,
Still,
I like to see him in a suit and like with everything covered up except for his face.
I still think he's like pretty.
Okay, Shaba wants like she
Like
wants.
rugged. Like like manly. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. There is an actor. He is on SWAT. Black guy, Shamar.
Shamar Moore.
Dude, he
Damn,
is.
he will always be schmexy.
I
And
think
he's
he's.
pretty. And he's
No, it's
I,
too much, dude.
I think he's
He's
pretty,
too
but I
pretty.
think
It's too pretty.
thank you.
It's
But he's
not.
still schmexy. But I'm
What does
just
schmexy mean? That is actually cringy that you just said that. And don't give me that friggin' look. I will wipe that look right off your face.
yo, aggressive. Woosah. You know what? We're gonna have
You
you
know, I'm
like
just
work on your
joking.
pressure points,
I'm
bro.
just, the only pressure
Woosah.
point is gonna,
Woosah. Woosah. Pressure points, okay? I'm gonna need you to like ground yourself because your energy is off, bro. No crusties, okay? I'm looking this up, bro.
looking what up.
I thought schmexy was sodium sexy, so hold on. I don't want to be saying shit because I said something wrong the other day too. And when I looked it up, I was wrong. No, but Shamar Moore, he's another pretty one.
Too pretty.
Yeah.
He is too pretty. His goatee is too, his body, his, what he wears, his
Oh,
everything.
smart and sexy is schmexy.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you would consider JD Vance
Hell yeah.
schmexy,
Yup.
but like a Shamar Moore or no.
I mean, Shamar Moore,
He's
he's sexy, but he's still pretty though.
he's prexy.
Yeah, man.
He's prexy.
He is. And like I said, dude, I'll give it up to him.
No, he's got a great body.
Yeah, bro.
But like,
He's attractive. He's a sexy guy, but he's still pretty.
yeah.
Like I feel like somebody would be like if they saw Shamar Moore, they'd be like, "Damn, yep, he is fine," and then it would be over. You'd be bored. But like like Manly Man, you're like, "Damn," like like I don't know.
Something to hang on to. A guy that's been working all day and his muscles.
Okay, it's like this, right? You see like a nice like Cobb salad with like grilled chicken, right? And you're hungry, right?
I want crispy. I'm just
Okay, okay. A nice Cobb salad with crispy chicken.
You know
Facts.
who used to make the best one? Chili's, bro. But I'm talking
Yes.
back in the early 2000s before they started weighing everything. They used to give you a heap full of a Cobb salad.
This is where we're going with this. Okay, thank you. This is why we can do this together, bro. Exactly. A nice solid like Cobb salad because there's stuff to it, right? And you have your crispy chicken on the Cobb salad, maybe the poppy seed honey mustard dressing, right?
I'm
and
here for
like,
it.
Thank you, right? And you're like, damn, I'm hungry. Like that's what I want, right?
Cheese.
And it's good, and it's good, and it's good for
lettuce,
you. Like,
tomato,
oh yeah,
everything.
yeah, right? But then
Yeah.
But then,
Yeah. What?
because you can have that quite a bit and like be completely satisfied, right?
Yeah.
But then you see a nice steak
Oh.
with the freaking fixings, bro. Okay.
Is there
And
baked potato on the side?
there's baked potato or
Oh.
maybe a garlic mashed potato with some asparagus or even Brussels sprouts, bro. Okay. Which one are you going to choose? You're going to choose the crispy Cobb salad that's full,
I don't.
or you choose the steak with the
That is
garlic
the
mash.
worst comparison ever, Shaba.
It's not though, because I'm trying to say that like, a schmexy pretty guy like Shamar Moore would be like the nice full Cobb salad with the crispy chicken, right? And then you have somebody like JD Vance. He's like that steak with the garlic mashed potatoes.
But 9 times out of 10, I'm picking the Cobb salad, but I'm not picking Shamar Moore. But I'm just.
Okay. So it was a horrible comparison, but to me, that's like how I see it. It's like,
I've been me mugging you for like 30 seconds.
bro, and
Okay, I understand you. I understand.
Like,
okay.
Like,
Can I break it down a little bit further?
go ahead.
One of our favorite restaurants that we go to, on the menu, they have this, and it's delicious and it's great. It's like a little bit of salmon, it's a couple scallops or something else,
Ooh,
and then
salmon,
it's on
yeah.
like the bed of like spinach.
Sounds great.
But then there's this thing called the Italian steak where it's marinated, and that you can have with potatoes or risotto, and it comes with broccoli rabe. 9 times out of 10, I'm getting that steak. I'm never getting the scallops with salmon. This is
See,
for,
I'd want the scallops and salmon.
but there's no starch for me. So I look at like Shamar Moore as like,
the
I look at
salmon.
him like that, like
The
that
salmon and the
dish.
scallops.
Yes,
Valid.
like there's no carbs. It's
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you're satisfied.
And you're satisfied.
Right.
And it's a beautiful presentation.
Okay, valid.
Gorgeous.
Valid.
Right?
Yep.
But then there's the steak, and yes, it's sloppy to eat. Yes, 9 times out of 10, I'm getting juices down my freaking mouth.
Yes.
Into my thing.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm dipping the potatoes in it.
Yeah.
But I want that every friggin'
bingo.
time.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Amen.
JD Vance.
You just happen to pick the
or
best.
Liam Nielsen.
You happen to pick my favorite salad in the whole world.
Yeah, bro. Because the Cobb salad does it. It does it. You know what I mean? That I like that comparison.
I think the world is. I think like who we love. I'm going to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm worried about Ariana Grande. That girl is so thin right now. God bless her. I hope she's okay. But I notice with a lot of people that I follow on TikTok, more famous people, like this thin. Some people cannot help it. I'm not talking about those people, so we ain't even going there.
Yeah, we're not body shaming.
I'm talking absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But I think the average body is becoming more. Is it more appealing? Is it just because we don't give a shit anymore? I don't know. Maybe average is in. Average don't give a fuck. We don't care, but like,
I mean, we do. We do.
No, we really do. And we're actually jealous of.
I'm like, we do. But
all of you with these beautiful bodies. Like, we see you. Trust me.
No, but I hear what you're saying. Like the curves. Like you want to have your curves.
Yeah, so I think
you gotta have a little something.
We're just saying to like the guys that have like a little bit of like love on them.
Yeah, the dad bod. We had an episode about the dad bod.
People want the dad
and
bod.
A few people like her, and they want the dad bod.
Want the mom bod.
They do. They do. You know, they do.
But we just
a little more meat on you.
I don't like. You certainly don't want to be with somebody who's prettier than you.
No,
that's the other thing. Like, I don't. It would be like a huge for me. Like, I couldn't deal with it if somebody required more products than me.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like when I think of a pretty guy, I think like he would have to use more products, and that can't. Like, we can't have that. I'm sorry.
Right. And I'm going to say another unpopular opinion here.
Yeah.
But I'll open up. When you come in my house, do not think for 1 second you have to take your shoes off. Now, that's an unpopular opinion because I know a lot of people, I respect people when they say, please take your shoes off. Don't even worry. Don't even think twice. My shoes are coming off. Namaste.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're probably more on, for me, I'm just like, I want you to come in, but I'm not saying.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I don't ask that. I leave it up to people my issue with people coming in with shoes on is like when you get to the carpet part.
100%.
That's like that's my
100%.
that's why I kind of went like this, like because when you go in, it's
And
I
it's
don't
not
know
like I
what
have a
the
lot of people. Like it's not like I have like tons of people
no,
over.
but I hear what you're saying. But at the same time, I think of like your place, and I'm like, there's a lot of beautiful wood and stuff. I feel like that's easier to clean.
Tile.
Like, oh, yeah, well, the tile in the kitchen, yeah, but it's like, you know what I mean? You could like, and that's why I'm like, yeah, I don't really push it, but it's the thought of people.
I think
But I
that was
think
maybe
people,
a bad example, but I'm talking
it's
like
not. But you know what I thought of, and I apologize for cutting up, but you know what I'm thinking of now? Why it's never been an issue. Now that I think about it, is because we have the shoe on. We have like a shoe like shelf.
yeah.
When you come in, I had gotten it off of I think Wayfair or something like that. I think people just they naturally just take their shoes off when they come in. Like I noticed
A
that
lot of
actually.
a lot of
They
people
just
do it, and
naturally
I
like take their
just
shoes off.
listen.
Yeah.
I don't want you like coming in if you have like shit all over your like. But sometimes I
Right.
do after I'm like working outside in the yard or
Yeah, for
whatever.
sure.
But you know, I could not live in an environment where it wasn't like a if it had to be like perfect.
Right.
Like my house is never gonna be perfect. You know, I just know that people in some instances are very particular. I do not fault them whatsoever. I'm just saying for me, I feel like for me, I'm not attracted to perfect bodies. So similarly to that personality, I also don't expect, my house isn't perfect. My house is loved,
Right.
lived in,
Comfortable.
put
It's
together,
warm.
well put together, but
Yeah.
like you feel
I love the
but
lighting.
that's just
I love
me,
the lighting, by the way.
girl.
I love the lighting in your
Girl, you
house.
know that
Like the
lighting is
light coming
everything.
in. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love the windows and yeah.
But some people are more particular. So I
Mm.
couldn't be with somebody who was like super particular who was like, well, but I don't know how people are like less particular. Like I don't wear like these clothes in bed with ever. I always change my clothes. I don't know. Sometimes I leave toothpaste in the sink. Sometimes there's hair at the bottom of this of the shower. Sometimes there's like soap residue on the tile, like if like shampoo hits it and I don't clean it. Dust bunnies because I have a cat that like, I can keep going. And then, there's traffic because there's kids in the house, so there's always something on the floor. Cats love to claw, the furniture and stuff. So the furniture is not perfect, but it's comfortable for us,
Yeah.
you know? So I just could not be with somebody who was like, the house was perfect, like everything was
No,
perfect,
I
everything
hear
was
you.
white. Like, are you kidding me? What the hell would I do? What would I do?
I hear you.
Could you imagine going in and like you and Shamar or like you're on a second date or whatever, and his house is like there's not even a crumb of dust, and he asks you like, "Do you want a snack?" and he offers you like one Girl Scout cookie. And it takes him like 8 minutes to eat one cookie. Could you imagine? Like, I wouldn't even want that life. And then think about this. Think about this. His sheets, probably frickin' 3,000 Egyptian cotton count.
Ooh, that sounds, oh my goodness, that sounds amazing though.
Just imagine
That sounds amazing.
if you sleep, because we know how you sleep. So imagine if now these sheets were perfect. Imagine if somehow you like rubbed something or you like made a stain on the sheet. He would know because these were white sheets before you got there. You know what I'm saying?
If you rubbed something, wait, what? What, what the hell?
Like I'm saying for instance, okay? I'm saying for instance, what?
No, I'm intrigued. Like, continue. I want to hear what you're saying. But like, if you rubbed something and it wasn't white anymore, what the fuck am I rubbing, bro?
This is coming from the same girl who went from Long Island, New York.
Why we gotta bring that up, bro?
Because how is it so like far fetched? Like say for instance, okay.
That is a traumatizing time for me.
Say
Dude, I just wanted the Lord to take me now.
I
I'm
need to
like,
I
if
need to
this is how
explain
I'm going,
myself.
if this is how I'm going out, could you imagine how are you guys gonna like? If I had died from that, what would you guys have said at my funeral? Like, what would you have said in the obituary? Like, our dear friend Our dear friend Shayna.
But what did you die
lost
of?
her shitting my brains out from Long Island to Connecticut. Or no. I was in Connecticut. It was getting off the ferry in Connecticut. I'm actually over dramatizing that. But sitting in a car for an hour.
You did hang up on me. You're like, it's happening.
And I couldn't even
let you go.
I couldn't even like get out of the car, bro, because like stuff was, yeah, okay. Continue. What were you saying?
All right. Here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't even know how to say this. Like now I feel like you put me in a predicament. I want to make sure that this is on still because I was getting low on battery, but I just want to make sure we're correct. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, say for instance. All right, now this is all like hypothetical, Shaba. So just listen up, baby girl, and listen really good.
Okay, I'm listening, bro.
You've worked all day. You're just getting over a case of the flu. You have been sweating all day.
Okay.
10 hours, 11 hours.
Of sweating?
Yes.
Okay.
You're in a very physically active field.
Okay.
Earlier that day, you went to the bathroom and you filled the toilet full of poo.
Ew. Okay.
Well, people do this. I don't say yeah. And so you filled it and you wiped really good. But throughout the day, it's like hot. It's 92 degrees wherever you work. And you like sweating. You're sweating your baguettes off. And you don't even have baguettes. But
okay.
Okay. So now Shamar Moore says to you, I want to take you out. So you're like, okay, I don't even have time to like get myself.
Oh, no, we're not going out until I shower.
But
oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, because unfortunately, you don't have time to take a shower in Shamar Moore, and you're not saying no. So you go in the back and you put your clothes on, and you go out to dinner, and you gave yourself like the best with wipes that you could, right? But you didn't like touch your like you. All you did was like you clean up your face, but you couldn't really clean up more.
Okay.
So anyway, so you get back after dinner, you have a couple glasses of wine, you use the bathroom once, but in the bathroom you found out instantly that you could tell that you had like a case of swamp ass. Let's just be honest. You had a case of swamp ass. It's been a long day. You've been at work. So now he's like, baby, I want you to come home. So now after your 18-hour day, you go back to his crib and his sheets, as you can frickin' imagine, are perfectly white. There is no stains, no nothing. Now, I've just given you the day from hell. And he's like, let's go to bed. And you're like, so you're in bed and you guys read the Bible. But you do a lot of acting as you're reading.
Okay.
And
We're
usually you're freaking
okay.
Mary. No, you're not. You're not Mary. She'd just be getting pregnant out of nowhere. No. Are you Eve? No. You're a disciple. Whatever you are.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyways, you guys do some like you do like active role playing of the Bible. And then you're exhausted. So now you guys are sleeping. And you guys you got very exerted from the role play, like from everything in the Bible and everything, reading that before you guys go to bed. God bless.
Yeah.
Your ass itches in the middle of the night. So you take the sheet and you like itch your ass. Well, the next morning you wake up. And let's just say that those sheets aren't white anymore. That's the life. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine living a life like that where
No.
Thank you. That every night, like
I couldn't.
You could never just leave.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I can't. You know why?
So you got what I'm saying, right?
No, I got what you're saying, but here's my thing. Number one, my sheets are white now. I'm like one of those weird people. Number two, I'm not going anywhere with anybody, even if it's Shamar Moore. If I have swamp ass, I have to shower. If there is not enough time, I'm not going. I would be like, listen, baby, I can't tonight.
Do you call him baby on the first night?
No, but I'm assuming we've been together.
Would you go on a date with Kevin Hart?
Hell yeah, I would. He's funny as fuck.
Right, but what if he's shorter than you? Which he is.
He is.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a struggle, but he's funny. He's funny as hell. I'm sorry.
So you would?
I would have to make an exception because he's funny as hell. I think it would be a great time. But listen, I'm going back to your scenario.
I know, but sometimes you can't help it if you
I
have
would
swamp ass,
No,
Shaba.
bro. No, I'm
Shaba,
showering,
you
bro.
of all people
I
know
don't even sleep.
sometimes you can't.
Listen,
Oh
bro.
my.
I don't even listen. I can't even I don't even like sleeping with clothes on, bro. Like I know myself. I know I
That's
have
why
to
I'm using
shower.
this
Yeah, I would
example.
have to shower, bro. I would have to. I know myself. I would have to shower.
You've
Even
heard
with
some of the stories at the Pentagon. You've heard Justine, like,
but I see. I'm only speaking for myself, buddy. Even with the New York incident, even if it's Shamar Moore, even if it's shady motherfucking Vance, I need to shower before we go anywhere. And if we
why you
come back
always
and
got
we're
to bring the vice president
because
into this?
he is so damn fine. But listen, what I'm saying to you though is after we role play the Bible and things like that, and you get a workout from role playing the Bible and stuff like that, I would then have to shower again, bro. I can't go to bed like that.
Definitely not at Shamar Moore's house. One time, Chelsea Handler wrote in her book, and if I recall, this was a true story. I can't be verifying that, but I believe it was. Something like she went out to a club, met a guy, went home with him. They did the doo-wop. She had a thong, but it wasn't clean. So like she threw it out. Now I don't remember exactly how it goes, whether if she threw it out the window into the thing or whatever. But long story short, the dog brought her dirty thong back up to the bedroom. So thank you for sharing that, Chelsea Handler, in your book.
Thank you, Chelsea Handler.
Like reading that in this book was so freaking funny. I almost lost my bowels.
Hey, I have a question for you.
I got an answer for you, baby.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But back in the day, not right now. Back in the day, who is one celebrity crush that you had that nobody would guess? Because I just thought of mine, and I remember my mom was like, "Shay, please tell me you're kidding me." And I'm like, "No, I totally would. I totally would date him." I'm going to tell you mine, and you're not going to guess it. I'm telling you, no one, even the people listening, the listeners that have followed us, would never guess this. Who is somebody that you were like, that you had like a celebrity crush on that nobody would guess back in the day?
That nobody would guess.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I just tell them?
Yeah, tell us.
No, but like, why would nobody know?
Well, because like knowing you now is what I mean. Like if somebody was thinking back, like who would you say that people might not expect is, I guess, a better question.
Who were you going to say?
No, I gotta tell you. Oh, okay. Okay, you ready? Pauly Shore.
Ew.
Yeah,
Shab.
Pauly Shore, bro. Back in the
Ew.
day,
That's so weird.
my mom was like,
Your mom, no
"What?"
wonder she
She
questioned
was
you.
like, "What, Shay? Please tell me you're kidding me."
That
I thought
no,
he was
your
so
mother would get.
funny. I thought
No.
he was so funny. I thought he was hilarious.
Okay, but did that make him attractive?
Yeah, it did.
That's like saying that you think Carrot Top is super hot.
No, no. Pauly Shore back in the day, I thought he was hilarious. I was like, I kind of had a little crush on Pauly Shore because he was funny back in the day. I don't know if he is now or not. I have no idea. But back in the day, yeah, Pauly Shore was one of them.
Damn.
Yeah,
Joshua Jackson. Joshua Jackson for me. You know Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, but he was super cute. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but I don't find Pauly Shore. You probably like that other guy that played on. Oh my God, what did he play on? There's another guy you probably liked, and I just don't find it. I don't know who I would say.
I thought Pauly.
Oh, I know one. Andy frickin' Garcia. Andy Garcia.
Andy Garcia.
Oh,
That was somebody
God.
that you were a fan of? I have to look up who Andy Garcia is.
Yeah.
Was that one of yours?
Yeah. I just like Andy Garcia. I think he's I mean, one that like people probably went like Tony Soprano. I have like a secret crush.
Ooh, Andy Garcia. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Totally.
Absolutely.
Oh, that one with the glasses? Yeah.
He's
Definitely giving like, yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I like him in his younger years. I'm not ready to accept like an old Andy Garcia.
This one?
Oh, that one maybe right there. No,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah, totally. I could see it. I could totally see it.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Even like, I don't know. I kind of to the right too. That's him
Oh,
older.
yeah, that was a younger Andy Garcia there.
Yeah. This one right here.
That's the left.
Oh, the left. I said the right. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm at the left one. I like the left one.
Yeah, no, he's like
Very
he's
handsome. Okay. Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to think of way back then. I was big into like Road Rules, Real World.
Oh
So like I
yeah.
don't know if I was like big into like any actors or actresses as much as I was like into like Real World, Road Rules,
Yeah,
like
I remember
stupid
that.
like that. Like I had all the books.
Yeah.
Bet you I still have those books too.
I used to watch those challenges.
Oh yeah. I had some huge crushes on oh my god, on those
Yeah,
shows.
man.
So it's yeah, so that's interesting.
Yeah, back in the day, that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in the day.
Mhm.
Replay. This was a fun little episode, you little shit.
I know.
Could you imagine if people thought I really disrespected you like that?
Yeah.
This was fun.
This was
I
fun.
liked it.
It was like going down memory lane.
Yeah, that was
You know
really
what I mean?
good.
Going
Yeah.
down memory lane.
We should do that more often, just like randomly pick like things like that. We'll keep this in mind.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay, you guys got a long one, whether you wanted it or not. That's what she said.
That's what she's.
On to the next one.
On to the next.
Oh!
Love you guys.